Imagine a young man, barely in his late 20s, standing on a balcony, proclaiming the birth of a new nation. This isn't a scene from a movie. This was the reality for Emilio Aguinaldo, the first president of the Philippines. Today, we're diving deep into the life of the man who dared to challenge, not one, but two global superpowers in his relentless fight for freedom. This is the story of Emilio Aguinaldo, the revolutionary who shook the world. Our story begins in Cavite, El Viejo, now known as Cavite, where Emilio Aguinaldo was born on March 22, 1869. He grew up in a relatively well-off family, but the air was thick with discontent against Spanish colonial rule. From a young age, Aguinaldo was exposed to the injustices and hardships his fellow countrymen faced. This wasn't just a distant problem for him. It was personal. At the age of 25, he joined the Katipunan, a secret revolutionary society under the code name Magdalo, a name that would soon echo through the halls of history. When the Philippine Revolution erupted in 1896, Aguinaldo quickly proved himself to be a brilliant and fearless military strategist. His victories in Cavite were legendary, turning him into a symbol of hope for the Filipino people. He wasn't just a soldier. He was a leader who inspired unwavering loyalty. His charisma and strategic mind saw him rise through the ranks. But this rapid ascent also brought him into conflict with other revolutionary leaders, most notably Andres Bonifacio, the founder of the Katipunan. The Tejeros Convention in 1897 marked a pivotal and controversial turning point. Here, the revolutionaries decided to establish a formal government, and Aguinaldo was elected president in his absence. This event led to a tragic schism within the revolution, culminating in the arrest and execution of Bonifacio. This remains one of the most debated and painful chapters in Philippine history, a stark reminder that the path to freedom is often fraught with internal conflict and heartbreaking decisions. Aguinaldo, now the undisputed leader, had the full weight of the revolution on his shoulders. Facing overwhelming Spanish forces, he made a strategic retreat and signed the Pact of Biak. This was a truce, not a surrender. He agreed to go into exile in Hong Kong in exchange for financial indemnity and promises of reform from Spain. But for Aguinaldo, this was merely a tactical pause. While in exile, he didn't rest. He used the funds to procure more arms and planned his next move, waiting for the perfect moment to reignite the flame of revolution. That moment came with the Spanish-American War in 1898. Seeing an opportunity, Aguinaldo returned to the Philippines with the help of the U.S. Navy. He believed the Americans were allies in their shared fight against Spain. On June 12, 1898, from the balcony of his home in Kuwait, Aguinaldo declared Philippine independence and unfurled the Filipino flag for the first time, a moment of pure, unadulterated triumph for a nation yearning to be free. The Malolos Congress was convened, drafting a constitution and formally establishing the first Philippine Republic, the first constitutional republic in Asia, with Aguinaldo as its president. But the celebration was short. The Treaty of Paris, signed between Spain and the United States, saw the Philippines ceded to the Americans for $20 million. The supposed ally had become the new colonizer. Betrayed but unbowed, Aguinaldo and his forces declared war on the United States on February 4, 1899. Philippine-American War had begun. This was a brutal, bloody conflict. The Filipino forces, though outgunned and outnumbered, fought with incredible courage and tenacity, employing guerrilla warfare tactics that frustrated the American military. Aguinaldo was constantly on the move, leading his government from the mountains and jungles of Luzon, a testament to his resilience and the unwavering support of his people. For over 2 years, he evaded capture, becoming a symbol of resistance against American imperialism. However, the relentless pursuit finally ended in March 1901. In a cunning operation, American forces, disguised as prisoners, captured Aguinaldo in Palanan. This was a devastating blow to the revolutionary cause. Under duress, Aguinaldo swore an oath of allegiance to the United States and issued a proclamation urging his compatriots to lay down their arms, effectively ending the war. For many, this was a moment of profound disappointment. But for Aguinaldo, it was a pragmatic choice to prevent further bloodshed among his people. After his capture, Aguinaldo retired to a private life, but he never truly left the political stage. He lived to see the Philippines finally gained its independence from the United States in 1946, a dream he had fought for his entire life. He dedicated his later years to the welfare of his fellow veterans and to preserving the history of the revolution. In his long life, spanning 94 years, he witnessed the fall of one empire, the rise and fall of another, and the ultimate birth of the nation he had envisioned. So, how do we remember Emilio Aguinaldo? A hero, a controversial figure. The truth is, he was both. He was a complex man who made difficult decisions in impossible times. He was a military genius who united a fragmented people, a president who established Asia's first republic, and a patriot who never stopped fighting for his country's sovereignty. His legacy isn't just about battles won or lost. It's about the defiant spirit of a nation that dared to dream of freedom. It's a story of courage, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of independence. What are your thoughts on Emilio Aguinaldo's complex legacy? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from you and learning together. If you found this journey through history as fascinating as we did, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that shaped our world. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.